So I guess to start with, let me tell you a little bit about a change that we made. Obviously, you guys have been told, and you know about some of the financial difficulties we've had. When we originally opened this building, it was 2 individual departments. It was called Tech Ed, and it was called The Loft. And unfortunately, we went from a staff of 12 to a staff of 7. So in order to make that work, we actually consolidated the 2 service desks. This desk that you see up here didn't actually exist when we opened this building. It was just a see-through. It was a stand-up desk on both sides. The one that you're looking at right there with the plant on it? We had 2 desks that actually looked like that. And now we've combined the 2, created a central desk so that we can see kind of what's happening. It's not, I wouldn't say it's ideal. Obviously, we'd love to be able to add more staff so that we can fully cover, but it was really the best solution we had at the time. And I feel like we've done okay. So down here, especially on weekends, this tends to be the area where they go to work together. Like and I'm sure you've noticed throughout this. Have you seen this yet? Okay, so tomorrow is actually the summer reading workshop for all of this region, I think. So there's about 100 librarians that will be here tomorrow. So that's what every room is set up for that. So you might see the boardroom. Yeah, about 200. Yeah. Great.
Talk about this for just a second, if you would.
Actually, one of our teen librarians is here, and she's worked really hard on this. So this is called Changing Places, and you see bits and pieces of it. It's an exhibit that was done at the Living Museum next door. And when they finished, after a year of running the program, they actually worked with our partnership coordinator to actually extend it here. So Kelly, she's sitting right there. She's actually going to take you up to the 3rd floor and show you a little bit more about it. When we originally did it, we just took the pieces that they had at the museum and put them up there. And what we realized is that we needed it to be more interactive. We actually needed to create a program around it. So Kelly worked with one of the librarians downstairs to actually build the program. So these are just various pieces, but I don't want to go into. I'll let her do that because I don't want to steal her thunder. She worked very hard on it. So to give you an idea of what the studios look like. This one has a bar, mirrors that are covered, which is good because when you're in meetings, it's very hard to not be staring at yourself.
So very flexible.
Very flexible, absolutely. Can be meeting space, can be classrooms. And you'll see that they're just various sizes. This one's set up obviously for tomorrow. I'm guessing with an early childhood theme.
This is the first LEED certified building in Charlotte and Mecklenburg County when it opened. We're very proud of that.
So originally when this space was built, the idea was to have a technology area, and what we realized is that over the last couple of years, things have changed so much. You don't actually localize technology, you build it throughout the building. And so we've made some changes with that in mind. We actually used to have pods of computers here, and when we consolidated staff and consolidated our reference space, we brought in tables so we could have like homework and study spaces, quiet spaces. We get a lot of teachers that come in and want to work with their tutors, a lot of tutors that come in and want to work with their students. We get parents that come in and work with their kids. And on the other side, we have a 12 to 18 only space. And so when parents come in and they specifically want to work with their kids, we direct them to this area. So they have access to computers, they have access to the internet. But all of our computers on the 2nd floor, you have to have a 12 to 18 library card to be able to access it. Let's see, I'm going to show you this really cool room. This is our 4th studio, and it's got amazing light. We try to have large workshops in here. This is our 3rd studio. Beautiful light. Love this room. This is actually like it was intended to be like an art studio, and so when we do programs that are going to make a mess, we try and do them in here. Yeah. Like one time we made ice cream, when we were teaching kids about the science of ice cream, and they were rolling bags of ice to make them on the floor. Yeah, it was a good time, it was a mess. So yeah, this is beautiful. I love this space. It's if we have workshops here, we'll come in here and do lunch. It's just, there's something about this space that really feels very rejuvenating.
And the tile is